Good afternoon. Let's welcome to the stage Sue Holzmeyer, Senior Director of Human Resources for Midmark and the PWH Organizational Development Chair.
Hello. Oh, wait, tall girl, lift this up. Hello, welcome to our final general session of the day. First, I would like to thank Gojo for that wonderful lunch we had today. So let's hear it for Gojo. That Minnesota soup was amazing. So Julie, if you could get me that recipe. Thank you. It was fabulous. Great. Thank you so much. So now on to our general session. This afternoon, Medline is sponsoring our keynote speaker, and we appreciate that very, very much. And to introduce the keynote speaker today, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dora Stice. She's the Vendor Relations Manager for Medline, and she will talk a little bit about our speaker. Dora.
Before we begin, I'd like to ask a few questions. Do you wish you had more time and energy? Are you tired of whiners? Are you ready for less stress and more fun? If you answered yes, you're in the right place, and if you answered no, you may be in denial. So buckle up and get ready. Our keynote speaker has presented worldwide over the last 20 years. She's a certified speaking professional and was inducted into the Speaker Hall of Fame. In her past life, she was a university admissions officer, corporate trainer, and radio personality. Now she is a professional runner. She runs her own business, runs the speaking engagements, and runs around her house after her husband, 12-year-old daughter, 14-year-old son, and a chocolate lab-chewing machine, Murphy. She is the author of The Good Stuff and It's Your Business. Not bad for a Michigan girl who was raised in a town without a stoplight. Help us stop global whining. Please join me in welcoming speaker, author, and average golfer, Christine Cashen.
Everybody, what a day, right? I know, and then it's like you're either Arctic Circle or hatching baby chicks. They'll be like a couple of cookies and some hot yoga to end the day, so fabulous. I am so tickled that you're still here. It's so much in your head already, unbelievable. In fact, we really should just be done and let's go to the bar, but I do have some good tips for you this afternoon to help stop global whining. Anyone want to join me to stop global whining? We're all tired and busy. Cry me a river. Especially as women, we're busy. We do it all. How do we do it and maintain our sanity, right? Now, as I was listening to the programs earlier today, I felt like as I was listening, I had to change my program because I felt like I wanted to go more business leadership, but I feel like people are craving better balance in their life. Is that correct? Yeah, that doesn't really exist. I think you need to be frozen. Do you know what I mean when I say frozen? Let it go, yeah. Some things you gotta let go of, right? But I'm gonna give you some good ideas for more energy, more time. We're gonna see if we can get better balance. And I don't think it's balance, I think it's boundaries. Finding those and creating those and not those that other people say you should have. What is right for you? We're gonna also look at ways to have less stress, more fun. So if you're ready, say, we're ready. We're really ready. Say, bring it on, mama. Okay, good. So the first thing I want to do is have the men in the room stand up. Men, I just think it's pretty kick butt that they are here to support the women in their industries. So thank you. Thank you, guys. I think it's awesome you're here, and there should be more of you, so go back and spread the word, okay, for sure. Okay, I'm going to start looking at, I want to start with energy levels, because I feel like our energy is expended, it leaves for everybody else, and there's nothing for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is give you a tip, and you're not going to like it, but you need it. It is this: wean from the screen. I told you we're going to like it. Just breathe. Wean from the screen, okay? What I mean by this, could you at least, give yourself 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, and meal times to put down your electronic devices? Because I know what you do. You get into bed after a long, crazy day, and you go, hallelujah. Okay. You know you have a problem, and this is a sign from the universe, when you end up dropping your phone on your face. Who's dropped your phone on your face? Be real and be honest. Look around. Look at the people. Yes, that is a sign you have a problem. Instead of being with your partner, you're both on your screens. And some of you are like, I've never dropped my phone on my face, but you're the person on your side. Right? And the screen starts flipping, and you gotta lock it down. You're laughing, but it hurts to know that this is what's happening. And then the morning, which seems like you shut your eyes, and it's morning. All of a sudden, your alarm goes off, which is your phone. Light hits you in the eyes. Try to make it bigger. Some of you, it'll happen. Enjoy your neck. Anyway. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. The first thing you do is you start scrolling through your email, and you're already behind. Before your feet hit the floor, you're already behind. Because you know what email is? Someone else's to-do list for you. Email is someone else's to-do list for you, so you're already behind. Or you go to social media like, who liked my post? Who loves me? I need you to get up without, if that's your alarm clock, that's fine, but put it aside. Go to the restroom alone. Do you see yourself? Is that what? Yes, I couldn't find my son the other day. I asked my daughter, where's Donovan? She said, he's taking an eye poo. They're modeling after us. It's like, what in the world? You can't have any time to yourself that's quiet without having something to do, because we're multitasking, we have so much to do. It'll still be there. We don't have any quiet time anymore. We don't have any white space in our brain to even have another thought, because it's all filled up with something else all the time. I had to make a note on my computer. It said, stop checking, start doing. Because I'm the clickbait queen. See, 10 things the flight attendants don't want you to know. I wonder what it is. And then let me read the dumb comments of everyone else to see what they had to say. Here's a tip. In fact, when I say here's a tip, say bring it on. Here's a tip. Okay, don't ever get caught up in reading comments. It'll make you sad about the world. It really will. Just please promise. Raise your right hand. I hereby promise never to read the comments of any story. Okay, good, because that's crazy. And it just gets you mad. Like, people actually act like this, and people get into arguments. I'm like, there's enough darkness out there. Your job is to add more light. Your job is to add more light with your brand, as we've been talking about branding, okay? When I see people that have a status about something negative or a terrible news story, I usually unfollow or snooze or block or whatever, because it's bad enough out there. My mom, she's so great. There's not one thing, it's your mother. I love her so much. She provides lots of material. And she did this terrible story about a woman sharing a story about her deaf parents. They went somewhere and the girl was hiding her mouth so they couldn't read her lips, whatever it was. My mom recently, with a fluke thing, lost her hearing. This is like 3 months ago. Can't hear herself speak. She had vertigo, she's heard a loud heartbeat, and then it dimmed down to nothing. She said people have been so great to her, so helpful when they know that she can't hear. And so she posts this terrible story, and then I write, but Mom, everyone has been wonderful to you. That's the story. That's the story that I want you to put out there. Not the story about someone being terrible, which I wasn't even sure that was a real story because it sounded ridiculous. But she loves forwarding fake news because that's what she does. Okay, so, by the way, she's getting a cochlear implant next month, so we'll be back to hearing again shortly, yes. But I think about how we're so consumed with technology that we're missing out. You know, we want to be the leader. Here's what I want you to do. You know, put it down. Be a role model for your people. Because here's what happens. You go to a meeting, no one's communicating, everyone's on their devices. Is that right? Yeah. Tomorrow when you have a break, don't look, but people are needing me. They'll call, and then when you don't respond, they'll figure it out. Right? Even if you die, your inbox will still be full. It doesn't matter. It's true. I think there should be a rule, and as leaders, think about this. I think there should be a rule that no one can send or receive an email after 9 p.m. A little smattering of applause. Thank you very much. One person. Because what happens is when you do wake up, there's those people trying to get that magic number in their inbox, and they can only do it 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. You ever late night email? Because you're cleaning out your box, and then someone replies. Then you're like, what are you doing up? And they're like, what are you doing up? Go to bed. You go to bed. Everybody go to bed. This is crazy. Because now I wake up from all your 2 a.m. rantings, and I've got to, what? And if you ever get a message that makes you want to go, oh, really? Don't do it. Never do it. Always, this is a good tip. You're supposed to bring it on. 3 strikes and you're out with email. If someone right away, respond. 3, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone rather than back and forth. And don't ever just pound out a response. If it makes you kind of go, ooh, what do they mean? Find out. I remember getting a message from someone and like, look what she wrote. Good morning. You can put any tone of a voice on a message that you want. It doesn't mean it's the right message, right? So my mom, on the Facebook, I was kind of watching what she was doing, which was, nothing good. And somebody had written, my daughter graduated from law school. And my mom's response was, WTF. Yeah. That was me. Mouth on the floor, pitting out, get the phone. This is what she could still hear about 5 months ago. I'm like, Mom, why would you write WTF? Wow, that's fantastic. Mom, that's not what that means. Well, that's what your brother said it was. So, we have a lot of issues in our family, but anyway, I want you to do this tip. Only post positive. Only post positive. Only comment positive. No one needs the negative. Nobody. In fact, I made the kids get an app called Good News. And it has good news. And we all need more of that. Don't start your day with news. Don't end your day with news. Don't start. You wake up in the morning, whoa, what's happening? I want to throw up. And then same thing right before you go to bed. Do some news fasting. Do news fasting, techno fasting. See if you can put it away. In fact, I was at an event. This is so cool. All right. I did a program for Charles Schwab, and they gave these little things away. I'm like, oh, eyeglass cases. No, it says cell phone sleeping bag. How great are these? And on the back, it says, it's your time, unplug and be present. I know, I'm gonna get some of these, you guys. I wish I had them already, but this just happened, I'm not prepared. Because I don't know what to do with it. But so they gave them to everyone and said, put your phones in here. And people are like, oh, what a good idea. They put their phones in, and they're like, and it was hard for people. They were peeking in the sleeping bag. The sleeping bag was vibrating. I mean, it was like, anyway, I just thought, what an idea, because it's such a temptation all the time. It's so tempting. And when you're with email, so to help yourself with the boundaries, turn off the notification that it makes and go to it when you want to. I want the P in PWH, Professional Women of Healthcare. I want the P to not be professional. I want it to be power. Power women in healthcare. Because you have the power. You've got the power. Everything's the boss of us. The phone's the boss of me. My email's the boss of me. No, it's not. You are. It's time that we take our power back. You want to be a leader to yourself. Set some boundaries. I'm not going to eat with my fork, knife, and phone. It's not part of the play setting. Take it off, because it's tempting. It's going to be there. I was with a bunch of girlfriends. We were all out girl time, but nobody was together. Everybody was like trying to show everybody that we were together. Have you seen this before? This is crazy. And one of my girlfriends said, we need to do a technology tower. She said, I saw this where you pile everybody's device, and then the first person to check pays the check. I know. So we pile them up, and then within 5 minutes, well, first of all, my girlfriend goes, but wait, I want to take a picture of that. Do we have to document every single thing? In fact, I just spent a weekend with a girlfriend at our house, and I said, we didn't take any pictures. It still happened, right? We were having so much fun. We never really thought to show anybody. And I'm like, why do we have to show? I don't know. It's just interesting. Just the whole psychology of it blows my mind. But I think about, so the whole pile of the technology tower, someone want to take a picture, and then the whole thing starts to shake. And we all become like crack addicts. We're like, My girlfriend threw down 20. She's like, I'm out. I can't do it. Like, this is crazy. We're losing our minds. Take control back. And for all that's holy, please do this tip. Stop replying to all. Can I get an amen on that? Come on. Yeah. Stop replying to all unnecessarily. In fact, I always say to people, listen, if you reply to all, you will be publicly shamed. Like, I will. You can't, no need to do that. Like, yes, I'll be there. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Rebecca, you're welcome. No, you're welcome. Everyone stop replying to all. You're replying to all. I wonder why I don't have any time in my day. I have no idea where the time goes. It's all that little minutia that's taking and stealing your time, but we give it too freely. We give it too freely. Think about your energy. I remember seeing a sign on a church. This is awesome. It said, you could be the fountain or you could be the drain. Oh, that's good. If you don't tweet that, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like, so good. We're giving and taking, exchanging our energy all the time. And I think sometimes we waste it on too many things that are unnecessary, and we don't keep enough for ourselves. That's why I want you to do this tip. Okay, the first thing is when you get up, I want you to do the 2-hour good mood commitment. The 2-hour good mood commitment. What it is you don't have to act like you're in a good mood. Don't worry. You say it for the first 2 hours of the day only. I'm not asking for much. 2 hours. You wake up, you're exhausted. The first thing you say, it's a good thing I'm in a good mood. You don't have to act like it. You go to the refrigerator, you open it up, you take out the milk, it's empty. Normally that'd make me mad. It's a good thing I'm in a good mood. Yeah, no, don't put it back. You gotta throw it away. Come on, people. You get in your car, you start driving to work, you're the only one who can drive. You ever feel like that? It's like, what is this, amateur hour? You know. Guy cuts in front of you, man, that guy is so lucky. I'm in a good mood. You get to work, someone's parked in your parking spot. Your name's not on it, but everybody knows you parked there. It's a good thing you're in a good mood. You come to work, everyone asks you how you are. Do they care? No. Just a ritual greeting, right? You ever walk by somebody, you ask, how you doing? They start to tell you. And you're like, oh no. Wow, that's quite a rash. I'm not a registered nurse, but I know some. You keep walking. I say fine, you say fine, right? How are you fine, how are you fine? Not the first 2 hours. People ask you how you are. I'm in a great mood. Keep walking. And people get really curious. They do. They start following you down the hall. What makes you so happy? Why are you in a good mood? Are you leaving? Okay. I don't know. Maybe. On vacation? I don't know. When the 2 hours are up, what do you think happens? You're actually authentically in a good mood. Why? Because of this tip. What you say comes your way. Watch what you're putting out there. I always forget, I'm always late to everything. I'm always late to everything. Bet you're late to everything. Can't remember names, I can't remember names. Well, tell me that 20,000 more times. How's it going? I can't lose weight, I can't lose weight. Cookies. Dump them in my bag. It's amazing how we're programming ourselves. I've been doing a lot of research on the brain lately. It's really interesting to me. Since my mom has lost her hearing, I told her, I said, Mom, the good news is how peaceful. Like some days in my house with the dog and the kids, I wish I could have quiet. You know, I know it sounds weird, but it's silent. She goes, it's not silent. Well, we're texting. She says, it's not silent. I hear distant conversations. I hear bands tuning up, and I hear waterfalls. But she can't even hear herself speak. She cannot hear anything, yet she hears. Why? So she goes into the guy with the cochlear implant. We saw the specialist. He said it's like phantom listening. Your brain's freaking out, wondering where the listening. Why are these roads not driven on anymore? Maybe we need to go a different path, but they're still trying to access memories of hearing. Isn't that interesting? Your brain is so incredible. The more I've been looking at neuroplasticity, how our brain works, you've got these dendrites and you've got these synapses that fire. And when they fire, like let's say you go to a negative thought, like, I work with the worst people. I work with the worst people. Pretty soon they get closer. Ooh, that forms a road, which becomes a paved road, which can become a 6-lane highway. That's why some people, the first thing happens, oh, that's never gonna work. Oh, we never did that before. Because they've always gone down that road so many times. You know these people. There's always other people. And it's hard because our brain is hardwired for negativity. We have a negativity bias. Why? Because it's our survival. Where's danger? Where's danger? What's gonna hurt me? And then we carry that on. So it's almost an effort to go, wait, maybe there's something good that's here. It takes effort to go to the positive. It's there, it's our choice. A lot of times we just don't choose it because it's so easy to go to the whine zone. Oh no, I'm tired. Aren't you tired? I'm tired too. Hold me. I didn't sleep at all last night. Really, I haven't slept in 3 years. Lucky you, like it's a competition. Am I hitting home with some of you? Because here is the real scoop. Are you ready for this tip? It doesn't matter what happens to you, it's what you do about it. It doesn't matter what comes at you. You're in control. You can make it mad, you can be happy, you could laugh, you could do whatever you want. We give our power away to other people all the time. No one can drive you crazy unless you give them the keys. We give people the keys. It doesn't matter. You've got the power of your response all the time. Let me show you what I mean by this. Stand up and get a partner. Oh, no, I hate nothing. This is really cool. So don't whine. Stand up, put your stuff down, get a partner. This is really great. You're going to love this. All right, who needs a partner? Who needs a partner? Anyone not have a partner? Anyone else need a partner? Raise your hand if you don't have somebody. Somebody. You all good? Worked out perfectly? Or then some people are just 3. That's okay. All right, you cool? All right, decide. You good? You find each other? Decide who's partner A, partner B. Not a big deal. Decide who's partner A, partner B. Not a big deal. All right. Table dwellers, are you good back there? Table dwellers? All right. This is an example of passive and aggressive communication. Passive people are like, I don't care, what do you want to be? The aggressive people are like, I'm A, you're B, whatever, backside. All right, so there's a lot of leaders here. There's a lot of leaders. Okay. This is an example of potential conflict. This is an example of potential conflict. Partner A, make a fist. Partner B, try to get it open. Begin. Okay, time out. No biting. What is happening? What? Okay, all right, time out. Time out, time out. Steve, I need more juice. Time out. Okay, Steve. All right, time out. Partner B, please, partner B, please make a fist. Partner A, try to get it open. Begin. All right. Okay, time out. Time. All right. Let go, time out, time out. Striped dress, come here, get up here, striped dress. All right, let go, get up here, hold on. All right, come on back, what's your name? Kelsey. Everyone say hi, Kelsey. Awesome. Kelsey, where are you from?
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. And does your head go, and we're living there in Allentown? No? Billy Joel? Oh, you're killing me. God, all right. Kelsey, would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you please make a fist? Great. Kelsey, would you do me one more favor?
Sure.
Would you please open up your hand?
No.
Please?
No.
I'll give you a copy of my new book.
Okay.
Okay, good. Apologize to your partner. Take a seat. Stay right here. Stay right here. Hold on. Stay right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's here for Kelsey. Go sit down. There you go. All right. Woo! This was an example of potential conflict. I didn't say attack a colleague. In fact, let me rewind a little bit for you. This is an example of potential conflict. It doesn't matter what happens to you, it's what you do about it. It doesn't matter what happens. And some of you are like, let me. What were you holding on to? Nothing. Some of you have fingernail marks. Take a look. Take a look. Yes, all of those stand for something. Holding on to pride, ego, the need to compete and win. Baggage from the past, control. Some of you didn't know what you're holding on to, but the more they tried to open up your hand, what did most of you do? You're no good then! And I saw some of you tickle, tickle, tickle. There's some of that going on. And so we're running. I saw punching, Kelsey. What was that? Wax on, wax off. What? And partner B, I thought you would get it. I'm like, partner B. And you're like, oh, my turn? Like you were, what in the heck? Now, some people, did anybody ask? There's always a few people who ask. Oh, good, what'd they say? Yeah, sure? No? Yes? Okay, good. Anyone just let it go without anyone asking? These are the people that impress me. Ooh, why did you do that?
I had nothing to lose.
Because you're so smart. Because you know this tip. Pick your battles. You didn't know what you were fighting for. You just wanted to win. At all costs, you wanted to win. You could have just said, whatever, here you go. Whatever. And you see some people peacefully, some people hugging it out, and other people are in headlocks. It's like, what is happening? What is happening? And some people come to work just like this. Who wants to work with me? Anybody? Anybody? How do we get them to open the hand, right? For you, it was the book. It could be, I got $5. I got an extra chocolate chip cookie. Those are really good. What is it for people to want to work with you? Sometimes we're going at it, what's for me? What's in it for them? Sometimes we got to step outside of ourselves as leaders. Be the leader that people want to follow, even if you don't have the title. Be the person that people want to follow with how you handle yourself with grace. You don't get caught up in the minutiae. And you're not these passive-aggressive garbage things that we get trapped into. You know what happens, right? Elizabeth, ask me to get you some water.
Hey, Christine.
No problem, Elizabeth. I'll be right back. Oh, my God. Amy, I'm walking by Elizabeth. She's like, give me some water. Can you believe she did that? Do you want to hate her together and we can be friends? Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Here's your water. See you at the conference. Go girl power. Have you seen this before? The answers are yes or yes. Later, you're talking. You say, Christine was so mad that you asked her to get you water. Elizabeth says, what? She was getting water for herself anyway. That backstabber. Can't believe she did it. I know. I can't believe she did it either. Do you want to hate her together and we can be friends? Some people make friends like this. What some of you think team building is when you all hate the same person. Not team building, team destruction, okay? So pull it together. Be the leader people want to follow. And those people say what they mean what they say, and they're not mean when they say it. You don't have to be a B to get ahead. In fact, I think the best thing you be is someone that people trust. It's building trust. It's following through on what you say. It's being that positive brand and the person who gets things done, but without being a jerk about it. It breaks my heart when I see people really advancing just because they're jerks and they think that's strength. A lot of times that's just weakness. But it's about relationships, and I think someone earlier said, get to know the people. You know, you're more than what you do. And I know earlier this morning they talked about compassion and how important that is, which I think it is important because compassion's gone out of fashion. We need to bring it back. I was at DFW, I live in Dallas now, and any Texans? A few. Hey, wow, lots. Okay. Anyway, hi, everybody. So I came into terminal, I think it was Terminal D. I hadn't been to a terminal that they had this brand new TSA security area. Now, I'm pretty snobby as a traveler because I do it all the time. I know exactly what to do. And when people still have like, can I bring on this Axe body spray? You know, I'm like, what? Dude, where have you been for 15 years? You know, so it's always the Axe body spray. I don't know why. So I walk up and I'm like, I'm ready to zip through the line. I'm clear. I'm pre-check. I'm all this. And there's a completely different system. And I walk up and like, oh, no. A new system. And I look, and it's a station that you put your stuff in the bin, and then you push it to the outside. Have you seen, who's seen this? All right, did any of you freak out? All right, because the back, for those of you who don't know, there's a back conveyor belt that's just constantly moving like the sushi places that come around. Just shoot. So you push your stuff, and it zooms down to the thing. And I'm like, oh, because you're supposed to keep an eye on your stuff, but I'm not ready with the rest of my stuff. The TSA woman is standing back there. She's like, everything in a bin, push it forward. Everything in a bin, push it forward. Everything. She was like a robot. And for some reason, her attitude made me really like, oh my God, push it forward. You know, like you know, you take on someone else's vibes. This is what I'm talking about, energy transfer. And I was like, everything. And so my stuff, I push it forward, it zips down. I put my luggage, I push it forward, and she steps up and she shoves my luggage back at me. She shuts down the whole thing and she said, your luggage is everything. My luggage is everything? She said, your luggage is everything. In the meantime, everyone's looking at me because I've shut down the entire TSA area. We are face to face, repeating back to each other. Your luggage is everything. I'm like, my luggage is everything. Like, is this a weird Buddhist moment? Like, I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I'm like, my luggage is everything. And then it hit me. I got, like, you play the tape back. Everything in a bin. Push it forward. Everything in a bin. Everything. My luggage is everything. Why didn't I understand? I'm like, oh, luggage in the bin. My luggage is everything. And she's like, completely exasperated. I'm red as a beet. I am so embarrassed. Everyone's staring at me because it probably only took like 20 seconds, but to me it was like an hour of, I don't understand what's happening. So my luggage goes through, and then there's a little thing at the end, like a railroad track, because if you're bad, you go behind the plexiglass, and if you're good, you go forward. And so I'm like, come on, baby. Okay, went straight through. I got my stuff, and I'm kind of shaky. A little bit. This whole situation, I've got 2.5 million miles an American. I was completely out of my element. I had no idea what was going on. So I start walking, I get to my gate. But as I walk, with each step, I start getting less embarrassed and more angry. Well, she could have said it a different way. Obviously, I didn't get it. All she had to say was, put your luggage in a bin. What's so hard about that? When obviously I was clueless. And I get to my gate. My flight to Albuquerque is delayed by an hour and a half, which gives me some time. I am going to go back to the TSA agent. I've always wanted to do customer service training for them. And now I have my chance. I'm plotting everything that I'm going to tell her, the way she made me feel so stupid and this and that. And it was the weirdest thing because the moment when I started to get all worked up over what I was going to say, you know how you're so smart after? I hate that. Right before I go to bed, I'm like, oh, that'll be perfect. And never get the chance again. So now I have the chance, so I'm going to go back. So I'm sitting there thinking about what I was going to say, and I stood up, and then it hit me. What about her? What kind of a day must she have had Maybe she was working a 10-hour shift, 12-hour shift. She pulled the short straw, had to work with all the dummies, or like, I don't know, my luggage is everything. Like, well, I was like, what could I have done differently? Maybe I could have said, I totally don't understand what you're saying. It's my very first time. Have some mercy. It must be so hard for you to have to deal with this. Like, maybe I could have cut her some slack. And it just reminded me, like, I know this. You don't know. You heard this morning. I'm bringing it back together. You don't know what people are going through. That's why I have this tip for you. It's making up a story about somebody, but not telling them. Okay. This is for those pet peeves, things that people should know, but they don't. Turn to your neighbor quickly and just tell them a pet peeve you have, things that people should know, but they don't. For instance, the person on my flight last week who peeled off her socks and was rubbing her toes on the back of the seat in front of her. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Go. Okay. Yeah. That's bad. That's gross. I took a picture. Yeah. What was it? You're already done? I've got a list. Do you have it? No? Amy, what you got? People that what?
People don't wear deodorant on the plane.
Oh my God. The same day as the lady with her sock. The lady in front of me, I smell body odor. I'm like, is it me? Is it me? I look up. She's like this. And she has I've got a picture of it on my phone. She had the air vent blowing. I turned mine, I aimed it back at her so it would like blow the air. Shit. All right, come on back. I can't get any. Some of you have a lot of issues. Hold on. Come on back. Yeah, some of you have a lot of issues. Come on back. What was a pet peeve when you told your neighbor what it was? They said yes. Yes? Steve, can I walk down here? Can I do this or no? Yeah, okay, just be careful. We're being careful. Walking. Okay, I'm down. Woo! Okay. What was a pet peeve when you told your neighbor what it was? They're like, yes. What was it? This is out loud. This isn't television. I can see you. What's happening? Yes. Okay.
When you're in coach and the person in front of you.
When you're a coach, the person in front of you lays back, like right. That was me. Yes, I was in the middle. The guy laid back, and I wanted to get my computer. I'm like, I can't. Never mind. You know, I mean, just I want to like blow in his hair. Anyway, just, okay. Anyway, what else? People stay in the left lane. Oh, that's a universal. You guys, if we all know to move over, where are they? Who are these people? I did have a woman once that say, I hate tailgaters. I was like, it's you. Oh my God. You gotta move over, lady. Yeah, it's you. What else? They rush from the back to the front. No, there's a system, people. Yes. Oh, talking on the phone. And then you don't know. So you're sitting in the restroom and you hear, how you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? They're like, on the phone. Oh my God, they're talking to me. Embarrassing. What you got?
Clipping their fingernails at work.
It's usually men. No offense. No clipping your nails anywhere. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it, but I'm on the plane. Sorry about too many plane stories, but it's what happens. All of a sudden I hear nail clippers. Okay. I know, my ears went, who's clipping nails, right? I look over, the guy next to the window had peeled off his sock and was clipping his toe.
Yes, that happened to me.
That happened to you too?
I was a customer service and just put on the fireworks cabinet and he looked his toenails. I'm like, this house is now.
Right? You guys, did you see the viral video of the woman at a fancy hotel shaving her legs in the pool? What is wrong with people? Yes, yes. People, flossing, all these things happen in your bathroom. Nowhere else is allowed. Where's an air marshal when we need one? I'm just saying. My God. All right, one more. Pet peeve, pet peeve. What's that? Toilet paper goes which way? Give me some of this. Over the top. How many of you? Yes. How many of you think it's over? Raise your hand, look around. Look around. How many of you think it's under? I am sorry, that is incorrect. Yes. How many of you don't care as long as someone puts it on? Yeah. No, there's a way. Which one of you is under? Who's under? Blondie, is that you? Were you under? What's your name? Who said under over there? Was it you? What's your name? Kim? Unless you have cats or toddlers, those are the only exceptions. I've written a poem about this in my award-winning book, The Good Stuff. It's called TP Goes Over the Top. And Kim, this is for you. What's with this issue? The debate needs to stop. Everyone should know the rule by now. Toilet paper goes over the... Yeah, you know it. It's hard to make a change, but try it if you please. When TP's over the top, you can grab it with greater... Yes. Your guests will really thank you. Your company will be impressed. Not scrambling underneath, becoming all distressed. Kim, please do me a favor. At least give it a chance. You really like the change. And the cleaner underpants. Yeah. Kim, this is for you. This is for you. Yeah, come, this is for you. Here, would you pass this back to Kim? Could you get that to her? There you go, yeah. Oh, man. If it's not right at your house, we'll fix it for you. Anyone fix the toilet paper at other people's houses? Yes. So look around. Your leaders everywhere. Everywhere. I've got a postcard at my table out there that has my professional Facebook page. In the pages section is a copy of that poem, free gift for you, to copy and leave it at people's houses when you turn the toilet paper over. We can all save the problem together. Together, we gotta do it. So here's the thing. We all have different rules, different. That's why you make up the story. So if somebody doesn't use their turn signal, you don't get mad, you go, oh, they must have a broken arm. Out of turn signal fluid. You don't know, you guys, it is so much, you don't tell them, it's just for you. Slow driver, I'm like, oh, they must have just got a ticket, good luck, you know. Must be a baby in the back, good luck. It's so funny because it's rubbed off on my kids. And so we're in Dallas traffic, some guy's bobbing and weaving. I said, look at that crazy driver. My little girl said, he must have to go potty. That's a good one, maybe. A lot of people have irritable bowels now. They do. A lot of people, I see the commercials. So some people aren't taking their medications regularly. You don't know. You don't know. You make it up. It's fun, it's creative, and you might be right. It's fun, it's creative, and you might be right. Because you know what? Here's the thing. It's good to have a good day, but it's better when other people have a good day because of you. It's good to have a good day. Good for you. Not really. What's better? Someone else. What can we do so that someone else has a better day? I took the kids to see the Harlem Globetrotters. You know, they're still trotting around. It's like crazy, right? And so we're up in the nosebleed section, and you can buy this very expensive basketball and have the players sign it afterward. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. It's just this chaos. And my son's like, please. And I'm like, okay. So you go down. We'll stay up here, just check in with us, and we're just gonna look at you. And when you're done, you know, we'll go. So I let him go down, and it's a bloodbath down there. He turns and looks at me, and I become that mom in the bleachers. I'm like, I just became a bleacher mom. My kids don't do sports. And I'm like, thank God, because I couldn't handle it. I was like, get in there trying to telepathically obey me. Poor kid, he just kept getting further away. I don't know what my mom's doing up there. So, having a seizure. So, finally he looks at me and he just like shrugs his shoulders like, I give up. And I'm like, I know, I give up too, I'm a mess. And I look over and there's the MC in the corner. And I'm like, and he goes, like, we're communicating. He goes to the corner, gets the MC to sign. He's got these dreadlocks, sparkly jacket, and he's over there for a few minutes. And when he turns around, he doesn't even go for another player. He just floats up the bleachers. And I said, what? What happened? He said, I asked him, how are you doing? He said, I'm better because you're here. And it struck him in the heart. It was like so cool. I'm sure he told that to everybody, but it meant so much to my son. And I thought, that is the coolest. Next time someone comes, like, say, how you doing? I'm better because you're here. And they'll be like, me? Who? What? What's happening? I mean, people freak out. Let's think about ways. It's good to be blessed. It's better when we bless other people. How can we impact the world as a leader? And a lot of it's personal, a lot of it's professional, all of it's together. Because when you're in a happier place, when you're more contented, when you feel like you have a giving heart and soul and you're feeling good about your life, goodness happens everywhere. It's when you are miserable. It's when you're unhappy with yourself, you're unhappy with other people, and it reflects like a mirror right back at you. So just think about little areas in your life that you can go, man, can I let that go? Should I let that go? What else can I do to be more of that light as a leader? Because that's the kind of leadership we need. And women bring that extra. We do. Men are good. We love you. But women have that extra. And we need more of that in our lives. I always think about how I can impact the world in a better place, because it's my goal to make America laugh again. So whenever I come to... I need a hat. Wouldn't it be funny? Anyway, I just thought about that right now. Whenever I come to an event, I always mess with the AV guys, and everyone say, yay, Steve. Yay, okay. So I come up and I go, I hope you're okay. CJ said you'd play some walk-on music for me. I've got some music for you. It's already rewound. You do know what this is, right? I had one AV guy, he's like, that's not a 8-track. I was like, you're right, it's not an 8-track. And it's like, oh, wait a minute, it's just my cell phone cover. What? You guys, this is so much fun. I could leave it on the stage for a week, and nobody will steal this. Seriously, people walk over like, someone lost their mixtape. That's a bummer, it's like so much fun. So I think about when people are cranky, and it's a lot of times when someone's on the phone, seeing people out in public on the phone or wherever on the phone. So I got the best thing. Okay, you plug this in. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay. It's a retro handset. Okay. You guys, $10, retro handset, Amazon Prime, be there in 2 days. All right. It's the best $10 you'll ever spend. So it's not just a prop, it works. Here's the on-off button. Can you imagine? Here, all of a sudden the phone rings, excuse me, your briefcase. People, they walk by me and they go, they stand there smiling, and I usually go, excuse me, sir, it's for you. If you want, this is for you. Take a message, it's comfortable, it's easy. I don't even think about it really anymore. The phone's hot, is not against my face. I can be texting my flight or whatever. I mean, it's, okay. Now, some of you Your leadership role requires a little something extra. If you're in a tough situation, it comes in different colors. How much fun is that? All different colors. Absolute best. When I look at being a leader, I think to myself, how do I lighten things up? How do I relate? And humor is one of those common things that bring people together. It doesn't mean you're playing all the time. I just want to give you a couple of tools because I know how hardcore you are. But I also want you to realize that, do you have your kidneys? Life is good. We put, right? Seriously, you have your hearing. Life is good. I mean, things can be taken away from you like this. We need to really appreciate what we have in our gifts. I want you to set boundaries for yourself. I want you to realize what your time is worth, how to protect your energy. Keep your sense of humor. Don't be afraid to step out, because sometimes it'll push you back, but you just can keep going. Whenever I want to take a risk, and I don't know if I can, I do this chant. You gotta do this chant. Okay, you do this chant. Bring it on. Okay. It's the only way it works. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Go for it anyway. Yeah, that's what it is. So you just, life is short. Women don't ask. And if you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't get. It's amazing, even in our personal relationships. It's like, I wish he would do this, and then when he doesn't do it or she doesn't do it, well, I shouldn't have to ask. They should know. They're not gonna know. We teach people how to treat us all the time. You kids better pick up after yourself. I work hard all day long, and I don't have time to pick up after you. I mean it. What did they just hear? Wah, 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 wah. We're teaching people all the time how to treat us. You deserve respect. You've got to give it, and you've got to ask for it, but you earn it by being a good leader. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, like they've been saying all day. Apply, try it. If not, fine. Find out what went wrong that you can go back again the next time. Don't be afraid. Whenever, let's say if I did a great event and somebody said something, I send a note saying, thank you, look at the note that I got. I couldn't do that without the team and support that I have from you. I mean, there are ways to do it, to bring people with you. Not just be a mentor, have a mentor, be a mentor. We're all pulling each other up all the time. So when you get that glory, share it. And then see who else inspired you and brought you along that you can also thank them. I think we make it harder than it is when it's these little things that we can do that have a big impact. Stopping global warming, we're not going to stop what's out there, but we look at ourselves. We have a thing in our house called, this is a good tip, it's called happy steps. When anyone's whiny, they sit on the stairs till they're happy. Usually it's my daughter. On the stairs, you're happy. I'm a happy girl. You should tell your face. Okay. So she sits on the floor. A few minutes goes by. She'll sit there. I go, how's it going? Not yet. She'll sit there. Sometimes I forget she's there. And I'm off doing something, then she pops around the corner. Happy now. It's like, hey. Don't you wish people would be in charge of their own emotional state? Would you like to do this with some of your coworkers? Some of your clients, you on the stairs till you're happy. They go over to the stairs. There's like 10 doctors sitting out there. How long you been here? 3 years. But it's a reminder to ourselves, sometimes I have to sit at myself on the stairs and say, how do I become the master of my own business? It's our business to be a leader and role model for personally and professionally by our actions. Don't look for other people to change and do what you want. You be the first person. The book, It's Your Business? Because it is your business. PWH, Power Women in Healthcare, has one for all of you as a present today, my new book. Yay! Thank you. And you get a book, and you get a book. Everybody gets a book. And so when you leave today, I'm going to, I've signed them all, but I will personalize it to you if you want. I'll be here all night. Don't forget to tip your waiters. And so stopping global warming is not really out there. It's looking at what we can do to take back the power with our time, our energy, our life, and our job. One more tip. You bring it on. I'm Christine Cashen. Thank you very much. Woo! Thank you. Thank you very much. Yay! Power women. Thank you. I'll see you tonight. Come on up here.
Do you need your cassette? Okay, that was amazing. Thank you, Christine. And just for those of you, I know that we have a lot of Midmark people here. Just so you know, we are going to implement the Happy Steps policy at Midmark. Okay, John Welsh, you'll be the first one sitting on the stairs. Okay, so seriously, great message. I think a message delivered with humor is better to receive, and it's definitely easier to remember. I learned a few things, as I'm sure the rest of you did. Wean from the screen. I mean, that is so important. I learned that no iPhone in the bed and no iPoo. I didn't know that was a thing. I do now. I'm going to use it all the time. And that, seriously, it's about creating, it's not about balance, about creating boundaries and being the leader of yourself. And I think that's really important. And really protecting your energy. That's, our energy gets spent. By the end of the day, we're done. Whether you're male or female, you're done. And just protecting your energy is very valuable. Finally, I think one of the best things is wire your brain for positivity. You can be a good day for others, or you can be a really bad day for others. And choose to be that good day. So thank you, Christine. That was absolutely amazing. And as she said, she'll be in the back of the room, she'll be in the lobby, signing a book. So thank you to Christine for the book. Thank you to Medline for sponsoring Christine for us today. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce, it's raffle time, so I get to introduce the one and only Pam Wedo. She is an advisor for PWH Board of Directors. She's a past chair and a founding member. Here's Pam, and we need the raffle things.
Hi, everybody. Wow, wasn't that fun? Oh, my gosh, I can't get enough of her. And wanted to hope that you all put your business cards or signed up for the 2 raffles. We are first raffling off 3 Myers-Briggs assessments, and our very own Sue Halsmeyer is a certified Myers-Briggs facilitator, so she is going to be able to walk that through with you. And I just did it with her. It's amazing learnings. I tell you, it's a great experience, so we're really excited about that. And she said she's never been raffled off before, so it's kind of exciting. Okay, so, and with the winners, you can pick up your prizes. We're not going to have you come up here and on the stage. Instead, you can pick up your certificates at the information desk just around the corner out in the hall. Okay, so yes, that's Myers-Briggs. Here we go. Okay, first winner is Mally Henney from Bemis. Is she in the room? Second winner is Nancy Wobig from Vizient. And third is Joni Schwartz from Sourcing Operations at Vizient. Yay! Okay. Now we have 2 executive coaching sessions, and they are from Peer Performance Solutions, which helps organizations and individuals lift their performance. Founded by Julie Geske Peer, a professional coach and consultant, the organization offers a unique blend of services that help to maximize strategic leadership and operational success. So the winners are Christina Sawyer. Is that it? Christina Sawyer. Hi, hi. And Rachel Bailey. Yay! Our very own Rachel Bailey. Thank you. Again, you can pick up your prizes at the reception or the information desk, and I'll bring the cards out to them. So do you have them? Okay, thanks a lot, everybody.
There you go. Okay, thank you, Pam. So just the last couple of housekeeping things before we depart for the day. So hopefully you're going to join us for the reception and the dinner tonight at Mill City Museum. I hear it's a beautiful place, and please take an opportunity to take the tour. It only takes 15 minutes. I hear it's amazing. So please do that. Transportation for this evening is being provided right outside the courtyard. The buses will leave promptly at 5:20 and run every 15 minutes. It's a nice day outside. I don't think it's raining, so it's only a few blocks away. If you choose to walk, you can do that as well. And then, let's see, so that'll be starting promptly at 5:20. So that is it. Thank you for spending the day with us. It was a great day of learning, very inspirational speakers. Hopefully you got to meet some new friends and that you'll keep forever. So that is it. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you at the museum.
Take a breath, thoughts racing through my head. I try to capture it, but a big